And welcome to Italy. This is the track that the ADCS All-Star Challenge concludes at. Today we're at the Temple of Speed for 13 laps to decide the champion of the ADCS All-Star Challenge. This 11-turn tough racetrack is going to prove tough to these drivers, as it's already a challenge to very skilled F1 drivers with more downforce. Should be a challenge today. Time to look at some facts about Italy and Monza itself. Italy is the 8th largest economy in the world as we visit it today. We also have 3 volcanoes in Italy. Nowhere near the racetrack though, so we don't have to worry about those. Let's take a look at the track itself now. We have a 3.6 mile track, 3 sectors normally in F1. We have 2 DRS zones, which are only used in F1. The lap record is held by Rubens Barrichello in 2004. As now we take a look at some action zones. Here's the first corner where it should be tight, as we saw with Max Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas in 2018. Also in 2018, we saw turn 4 and 5 be a horrible place for Sebastian Vettel as he goes spinning. And then one of the most famous motorsports corners, it's parabolic, the last corner of this racetrack. It'll set you up for that run down to the first corner. Let's take a look at your point standings coming into this race. Kurt Busch was off the win last time out at Daytona. He is your points leader, but not far behind him. It's Eric Almirola and Hailie Deegan, and as well as Martin Truex Jr., who are 11 points back. Anyone could win, really, here in Monza. These top 10, they just need a miracle to happen. Cole Custer is the first out of the top 10. He is tied, though, with Ryan Preece at 17 points back. And a couple of big guys, the 14 and 15 slots, if you look, it's Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch, who are both 21 points back, have not had great All-Star challenges so far. Let's take a look at ones to watch. It's Kurt Busch who's first in standings. He'll be starting last due to the reverse grid order. Eric Almirola is second in standings. Watch for him to be fast today, as they've been fast. Hailie Deegan was the only one who tested it here, but if you guys remember that horrifying crash, as that test did not end well. Here it is in November testing. Martin Truex Jr. is fourth in standings. He is great at road courses. Look for him to be a factor. Now we go trackside for the Italian national anthem. And let's take a look at your starting lineup for this week's championship race. In row 1, it's the Hendrick boys of Byron and Jimmy Johnson. In row 2, it's the 2 of Brad Keselowski and Chase Elliott in the Row 3, it's Bubba Wallace and Kevin Harvick. Row 4, consists of the Toyotas of Kyle Busch, the M&M's guy, and Christopher Bell. Row 5, it's Ryan Blaney and Cole Custer. Row 6, it's Ryan Preece, who had a strong showing at Daytona, and Denny Hamlin. Row 7, it's Natalie Decker and Joey Logano. Row 8 consists of Alex Bowman in the 88 and Matt DiBenedetto in the 29. Row 9, it's Martin Truex Jr. and Haley Deegan in the 4A. Row 10, rounding out the field, it's Eric Almirola and your points leader, Kurt Busch. Now let's take a look at the race info today. It's 13 laps, very overcast. It's the championship race, first ever NASCAR race at Monza, and we are green here in Monza. Great start for the twos. He's gonna look to the inside, gets squeezed off, and Brad Keselowski goes spinning into the gravel trap already. He didn't even get to turn 1. Now through the Curva Grande and through the second chicane. And now into the tricky double right-handers of the Lesmos goes William Byron as he's gonna get clear of his teammate. Here comes Bubba Wallace though, charging hard on the inside. Oh, and gets spun by Kyle Busch now, and around he goes. And now heading into Parabolica, Jimmy Johnson has a look to the inside of his teammate of William Byron. He's not going to be able to pull it off. Now momentum's going to carry through on the high side, and William Byron will lead lap 1. Now on to lap 2, and the tough chicane. Johnson has another look at the inside. Has to check out as we take a look at Haley Deegan, who's cutting her way through the field. Now into the second chicane and through the Lesmos another time, and Jimmy Johnson gets really loose, and that opens up the door for the 18, and now Chase Elliott's been punted off by his teammate, the 48. Here comes the 24 now, down the backstretch. Now he's had a huge lead over the 18 and Kyle Busch after that scuffle. And now we have a side-by-side battle. Oh, Christopher Bell's blown up. Christopher Bell looks like it's an engine expired, and Natalie Decker at the same time goes spinning through the second chicane as Byron continues to extend his lead on lap 3. With Kyle Busch now closing in behind as there's a side-by-side battle. As Christopher Bell, yes, we have confirmed that they've brought him down pit road. It's a blown engine for that 95 team, not the way they wanted to see their All-Star Challenge end. And here comes Kurt Busch making a pass on the 37 of Ryan Preece. A lot of the championship contenders cutting their way through the field early here as Byron exit Parabolica to start lap 4. So on board with Kyle Busch chasing after the 24. He's closed the gap. They're now in lap 4 as they run through this tight first corner. Kyle Busch. Oh no, there goes Kurt Busch, the points leader, and he goes hard into the outside wall of tire barriers out of Parabolica, and Ryan Preece is involved as well. Caution is out for the first time today in Monza. A big hit for Kurt Busch, the championship leader, and looks like his championship hopes are going to be dashed here in Monza with one mistake. And look at the tire barriers, my goodness. That was a huge hit that Kurt took in those tire barriers. Let's take a look at the replay. Looks like, oh wow, the back end really stepped out on him, and he overcorrects, and yeah, he's a passenger there. Hard in the tire barriers at the exit of Parabolica, and just right in the path of Ryan Preece. And look at Ryan Preece, he hits the inside tire barrier that guards that blunt end of pit road. Let's take a look at it in real time. Wow, look at how quick that car snapped and went into that wall. Huge hits all around there. One more time in slow motion, yeah, it's nothing Kurt Busch could have done, and that will be a disappointment to the way he's been performing this All-Star Challenge and having his championship hopes end like this. And yeah, Kurt Busch has been the best car by far this entire All-Star Challenge. He's been the most consistent, except for that one mistake he made at the Daytona Road Course early in the season. Sad to see his championship hopes be dashed like that, but we're back green here in Monza. It's the 4 jumping out. Now he goes to the inside. The 24 makes contact with the 18, the 2 dominant cars of the day, and Ryan Blaney goes spinning through turn 1, and Harvick's going to have an opportunity to extend his lead. Now Jimmy Johnson locks up big time into the second chicane, and Haley Deegan's going to take second away. Now Haley Deegan's closing really quickly on that 4 car, Kevin Harvick. Can't you make a move here into Parabolica? Well, Harvick, we pressured in a mistake with 2 Gibbs cars side by side. And Harvick locks up the tire big time into Parabolica, and he's going to give up the lead to Haley Deegan. Deegan now leads lap 7 and on to lap 8. Here's Almirola still leads the championship fight. And speaking of Almirola, there he goes, 3 wide down the down the inside of Harvick and Truex. Looks like Harvick, yeah, he might be struggling with a flat spot on that tire that he locked up in a parabolic. Meanwhile, Hailie Deegan is absolutely dominating this race now. You see Eric Almirola's splitter barely coming in a picture right there. As Hailie Deegan goes into parabolic one more time. And will lead another lap in this race. Down the front stretch, it's no competition, and Bubba Wallace gets spun through the Lesmos. Hailie Deegan continues to lead this race. Harvick, yeah, right there, he's on pit road with reportedly a flat spot on that left front tire that he locked up in the parabolic and allowed Hailie Deegan to get the lead. As here they go, it's a nose-to-tail battle with Denny Hamlin. There's a small lock up there. Here's Truex. He puts the bumper to the back of the 10, not afraid to move the 10 as he needs this win. Martin Truex Jr. needs this one. No. And Cole Custer's gone around. And it's the big one. Yes, the big one here in Monza. And that is a huge crash involving at least 7 or 8 cars. Oh, my goodness. And yeah, we never thought we'd say this. It's the big one at Monza. And I was through a weird exit by Cole Custer too. It looked like the car just, I guess, snapped to the left out of the chicane, the first corner chicane. As that was a huge hit for Custer. He got hit multiple times. Brad Keselowski on pit road. Looks like they might be able to continue. Here's the red flag is being shown, and let's take a look at the replay. Oh yeah, just got turned out of the chicane and takes a huge hit. See Ryan Blaney, he gets stuck up on the driver's side door of Cole Custer. Harvick, you see going in the air there. That was just plain bad luck for Harvick, as he had to pit for that flat spot. Oh, I can now Decker drive right under the 4 car one more time in real time. Yeah, huge hit for that 12 car though. And now it's time for a 2-lap shootout to the finish of the season. Who wins the championship? Hailie Deegan and Martin Truex Jr. make up the front row. Deegan, they're still side by side through the first corner and through Curva Grande. Now through the second chicane and through the Lesmos. Hailie Deegan looks to be clear of Martin Truex Jr. Here comes Almirola up the inside. That huge wreck opens some opportunity for all these other drivers that we haven't seen today yet. Here as Hailie Deegan extends that lead over Martin Truex Jr. Coming to take the white flag here out of Parabolica. And we have 1 lap to go on the season. Deegan looks like is losing a little bit of a lead as Martin Truex Jr. is closing in little by little. Here as the 11 is on the inside of the 10 car. Deegan losing a little more of that lead now to Martin Truex Jr. as they're catching up to the 4A car. But is it a little too late here as they go through Ascari for the last time? Hailie Deegan controlling this race through Parabolica for the last time. Hailie Deegan out of Parabolica will win the race at Monza, but the stars don't align, as they will align though for Eric Almirola, who's your All-Star Series championship winner, and in the wall it goes to 21, and Matt Benedetto. What a season. Eric Almirola is able to hang on. He pulls through for that crucial finish to clinch it for the 10 car. As he gets out of the car and celebrates here in Monza. And wow, what disappointment that must be though for Hailie Deegan, dominating that race but not able to take home the championship. See Matt Benedetto, this is his slide into the tire barriers. Yeah, looks like he just got loose like Kurt Busch did, but not as severe for crashes Kurt did have. He almost backed into that wall. He had spun it around. See there, Hailie Deegan out of her car. Yeah, definitely a very disappointing race there for her and her team. It's Eric Almirola in victory lane, and he will get to celebrate that championship. Let's take a look at your final standings. Almirola on top by 3 points. Kurt Busch all the way down, falling to 4th. And Joey Logano with a great 5th place finish. Good rebound for the 22 team after having 2 DNFs in in this All-Star Challenge. Denny Hamlin finishes a point behind Logano, and Chase Elliott and William Byron, the Hendrick guys, will share that 11th spot. We got 3 guys tied. The 13th, I guess you could say, is Custer, Blaney, and Keselowski. Both didn't have that great an All-Star Challenge, except for Keselowski, who won the inaugural race. Thank you for a great All-Star season, and we'll see you in Season 2.